What's up, my fellow YouTube strategists? This is going to be the last video for the Starcraft buildings series, and we're gonna cover the Protoss structure tech tree. So let's get to it. Alright guys, this is our starting base. We have our 12 workers and the Nexus. We're building one worker, and let's see what buildings are available. Alright, the Nexus. It costs 400 minerals and it takes 71 seconds. Early on, it's not recommended to start the game with the Nexus. So let's see the other building, the Assimilator. Similar to the Extractor and the Refinery from the previous series, it costs 75 minerals and it allows our workers to mine gas. Alright, the next building is the Pylon. The Pylon provides supply for our army and workers. It costs 100 minerals, same as the supply depot and the Overlord. It takes 18 seconds. The special thing about the Pylon is that it actually has the circle. As you can see here, I have multiple pylons, so multiple circles. In those circles you can build other buildings, and only in those circles. So let's say we want to build our gateway. We need our pylon first to be finished so we can build our gateway there. And for the gateway or every other Protoss structure to function, you need the pylon field to charge the buildings. The only buildings except for the pylon is the Nexus. You can build Nexus anywhere on the map, just not too close to a extractor, to a Vespene geyser, excuse me, or a mineral field. Alright. And also, the simulator, excuse me, you can build that on a geyser without a pylon. Alright. The Forge, similar to the engineering bay, you can build upgrades from there. And it also allows for photon cannons to be built. It is a anti-ground and anti-air turret, similar to the Terran. And it takes 150 minerals though. It's more expensive because it can shoot, as I said, to the ground units, against the ground units and against the air units. Alright, that sums it up, the Forge tech tree, and we're gonna move on to the gateway. So the gateway, we covered that it needs a pylon similar to most of the Protoss structures, and it allows, after it's done, you're gonna be able to build a Zealot from it. The Zealot costs 100 minerals only, so you still don't need gas. The next thing that the gateway allows is the Cybernetics Core. The Cybernetics Core is a key structure for the Protoss, as it allows several buildings after it's done. So how much does it cost? 150 minerals and 36 seconds. A key upgrade by the Cybernetics Core you can research from there is the Warp Gate. The Warp Gate allows for your gateway to become a Warp Gate. What it does is everywhere on every pylon you can produce units. It actually teleports there. Alright, we wanna be talking more about that when we are covering the units, the Protoss units videos. Alright, so our cybernetics core is done. We've upgraded our warp gate. What we can build now. The first thing is the defensive structure, the shield battery. It charges shields from damaged units or structures. So as you can see here, my zealot is trying to kill the probe, but the shield battery is preventing that as it's recharging the probe's shields almost immediately. It recharges 3 shields per 1 energy. On a shield battery you can have a maximum of 100 energy. Alright, the next building, Twilight Council. I forgot to mention that the shield battery costs 100 minerals, same as the pylon. Alright, the Twilight Council, it costs 150 minerals and 100 gas. It allows for 2 buildings afterwards and 3 researches for gateway units. Alright, the next structure that the Twilight Council unlocks is the Dark Shrine. The Dark Shrine unlocks Dark Templar for your warp or gateway to be produced, and also has a upgrade for the Dark Templar. The other building, the Templar Archives, allows for High Templar to be produced, and it also there's an upgrade for the High Templar. The next building, the Robotics Facility, it takes 200 minerals, 100 gas, and from there you'll be able to produce an Observer, Warp Prism and Immortal. To unlock the other 2 units, you would need an robotics bay. After your robotics facility is finished, you will be able to build this structure for 200 minerals and 200 gas. There you can upgrade some of your robotics facility units. And the last building that the cybernetics core unlocks is the Stargate. From the Stargate you will be able to produce flying units, same as the Starport for the Terran Arsenal. The first 3 units are gonna be unlocked for you after the Stargate is done, but to unlock the Tempest or Carrier you would need the Fleet Beacon. The Stargate costs 150 minerals and 150 gas, and the Fleet Beacon 300 minerals and 200 gas. It is the most expensive protostructure, but it allows for the highest tech units. From the Fleet Beacon there are some upgrades for the Carrier or the Phoenix, and yeah, this covers the Protoss tech tree. I hope you guys learned something. If you enjoyed the guide, please leave a like and see you next time. That's it for the buildings series tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned something from this series. I'm looking forward to covering the battle units and Starcraft. Star Angel out.